Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Wednesday, the 5th of November 2025. That's Guy Fawkes Day in the UK, and that's Loy Krathong Day here in Thailand. Two festivals that are not actually bank holidays, but are important days in those countries' respective calendars. And it's also the mayoral race day and other elections as well in the US. And about 45 minutes ago, I was playing the New York Times Sudoku game, telling you that it was too late to vote, but I had no idea of the election results because it had only just finished. And I got about 3/4 of the way through the game, and I suddenly thought, this feels like it's yesterday's game. I've got to double check, and I double checked, and it was yesterday's game that I was playing because I didn't realize that America has pushed the clocks backwards or forwards, whatever direction they need to go in, the same as the UK has done as well. So now the games appear an hour later. They used to appear in my time here in Thailand, 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. and now they appear at 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. I've got to remember that so that I don't waste my time trying to play yesterday's game. And now it is 10:08 here in Thailand, and that means it's now the new version has arrived of the New York Times, and today's puzzle is ready. And not only today's puzzle is ready, apparently an early election call is ready, and Mamdani has won in New York. Well done, with 88% of the votes counted, according to AP. He has 50.3% as opposed to Cuomo, who's on 41.6%, and Sliwa, the red hat non-entity, who former vigilante, which is what I was talking about in the earlier video, on 7.2%. As I say, this is with 88% counted, but it's enough to declare Mamdani as winner, which is good. Despite all of the millions and millions of dollars that have gone into dissing him and trying to put him down as some lunatic, he clearly is the only one with any sense. And congratulations, and let's hope that he can live up to his promise and manage to at least try his very best to implement the things that he spoke about, those rent control and free transport, etc. policies that he and the opening of a couple of stores, which has been done before in New York. Let's hope that they are put into effect and that people like them and understand that that kind of thing is the way forward for city life. There's also a Democrat win for governor in New Jersey. Again, 54% against the GOP's 43%. Those are a couple of, and there were, I think there was, I saw one earlier, I think for Virginia. I think that was governor of Virginia, I think, that I saw earlier on. So there we are, some election results from the USA. But most importantly, I think the mayor of New York, even though it only really affects New York, I mean, it's not exactly a global thing. And of course, Mamdani is not in line to become president. Quite often becoming mayor of New York feels like a stepping stone towards the highest office. But in Mamdani's case, that's never going to be true because he was not born in the US, and that means that he can't ever become president. Although who knows what changes to the Constitution will be made at one point or another. We'll see. All right, shall we get on with our game of Sudoku then? So I'm playing again the New York Times. This time, hopefully it's the right game. Yesterday's was pretty easy. I played it a second time, and as I say, I got most of the way through. I got about 3/4 of the way through before I suddenly realized this feels very familiar. I don't have a good memory for these kind of things. I don't memorize stuff. I generally have no idea what's going on, but I just felt I feel like I've played this before, and indeed I had. I'll try and, oh come on, keyboard. Oh, it's really not working very well. You can see what's going on here. I'm going to put a 3 there. I can't. Somehow or another, my keyboard is refusing to hold down its button. So I'll just show you where it goes. And now we have a 2 and a 4 blocking up there. So we've got a pair of 2 and 4 in those squares. And we can say what goes here. It's not 2 or 4, is it? What is it going to be? It's going to be 7, 8, 9. Let's see if that gives us anything. So we got 7s in those squares. Come on. Not much, I think. 9, yes. 9 blocking up here. 9 blocking. Grief, come on. Keyboard. 9 blocking up here, down there. Nope, it's not going to do it for me. 9 across here. 9 across there. Oh, there we go. There's our 9. What's going on with this keyboard? How about the 8s? We will get 8s in those squares down there. And I should work out what goes in these 3 squares, which I would like to hold down the key and get it to work, but it's not going to work. How about if I try it? No, that's not going to work. What is wrong with this keyboard? Something very strange. I'm not sure if it's the keyboard itself or the batteries or the connection or whatever, but anyway. Right, so we had 7, 8, 9 there. So left in this column is going to be 1, 5, 6. Of course, we've got the 1, 5, 6 up there. So, okay, we've got 6s there and there. Ah, that worked. We've got a 1 and a 5 here. Okay, I think we're looking for 1, 2, 5, 8 across here. 5, 8. Yeah, we are. And we've got 1, 2, and 8 there, so that's a 5. Okay, 5 blocking across here, across there, and down there. There's a 5. Then the 6 blocking up here, blocking down there. There's the 6. And then the 1 blocking all of those squares there. So that's got that done. I see a pair. 1 and 6 blocking across there. 1 and 6 blocking across there, and 1 and 6 blocking up there. So that's a pair of 1 and 6 in those squares. What does it mean? Don't know. But it's 1 and 6. Not sure yet. I was looking along the top row there, but I didn't see anything that could give me a single number, but okay. 2 blocking this square, 2 blocking those 2 squares. You know what I'm trying to do here. That's a 2. 2 blocking across here and across there. There's our 2. Sorry about the lack of sustainability on the blue lines today. Six across here, 6 blocking down there. There's a 6. 6 blocking down here, 6 blocking down there. Come on, keyboard. And 6 across there. I do apologize. This is really annoying. 6 goes there. Okay, 9 blocking down here and 9 blocking across there. So 9 in one of those 2 squares blocking up, 9 blocking up there. That has to be a 9. Come on, keyboard. I'm going to try using the screen instead of the keyboard. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's try rotating the batteries a little bit. Sometimes if you turn a battery, or maybe stick the battery in again. Not sure if that's helped or not. So now I think 7 and 9 block across there. So 7 and 9 should be in those 2 squares, right? And the other number that we need here, this was 7, 8, 9, wasn't it? So that's got to be an 8. So this is 7 and 9. This has to... Oh, yeah, the 2 and the 4. We already knew that, didn't we? Nothing new there. Nothing to see here. Now, I did say that's 1 and 6. So we now know that these squares have to be 2 and 4. Now we've got the 4 blocking up there. So that's our 4 and that's our 2. 1 and 4 in this column, put 1 and 4 into those squares in that block, and it means that this is an 8. 1 and 8 block this square. That means those two squares are 1 and 8, and this must be our 7. Eight blocks this square. We still need 8 in this column. There's our 8. This has to be a 3. We've got 1, 8 here. We've got 1, 8 there. It does also mean that this can't be 1 or 8, but it looks like it could be a 3 or a 7. So no unique rectangle there, I think. Four blocking up here, so 4 in one of those two squares, meaning that can't be 4, that must be 4, this must be 1. We need a 1 there, and so that's our 1, and this is our 8, and this is our 8 over here. Okay, going quite well. 4 blocks this square in this column. There's our 4. Last number down here is a 7, I think. 7 also blocking this square. There's our 7. The missing digit here is a 3. 3 blocking down and across there. There's our 3. Changing the battery, just taking the battery in and out seems to have done the trick on my keyboard. I should try to remember that for the future, in case it happens again. Oh, that's the last digit, 3. Okay, what else do we need? Now we've got 1 blocking up here, and we need a 1 in this top row. This is 1 and 6, wasn't it? There's the 1, there's the 6. 6 blocking down here and across there. One blocking this way and this way. So 1, 3 and 6 are all finished. Let's click on a 2 and see what's left. 2 blocking across here and down there means that that's a 2, and 2 blocking this way and down there means that's a 2. Can't quite finish them though. Let's see what's going on with the 4s. We've got 4 blocking across here, down there, down there. Five. Not sure about 5 yet. 7. 8 blocking across this row and this row, so there's our 8, and now we can say whatever goes there. Whatever goes there, it's a 5. 5 blocks up here, that gives me a 5 in that square there. One more number to fill in here, looks like a 9 to me. 9, oh, not 9 that way, 9 blocking that way and 9 down there. There's a 9. Seven blocking down there, so there's our 7. This must be a 5, that must be a 7, that must be a 5. Alright, just the top bits to be done. There's just one empty square there, so that's the next place to look, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 we don't have. Let's put the 8 in there. 8 blocks across there, there's our 8, and the missing digit here is 4. 4 blocking across here and up there, so there's a 4, and the last number to place down here, 2, I think. 2 blocking across and up there, there's our 2, and the missing number here is 7. 7 across there, there's the 7, the missing number here is 9. 9 blocking back that way. There's a 9. Here's a 5. And that's our New York Times game for the 5th of November, as opposed to the other one I played, which was yesterday's game. I didn't bother uploading the video, of course. I just stopped the minute I found out I was playing yesterday's game. I did stop. I'm not that daft. Okay, have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.